Hey everyone, this is Zach at FF Chalupa Batman. We are here to talk about the 2022 Dynasty Outlook. We're doing it in less than 5 minutes. We're talking DJ Moore today. Go ahead and subscribe to our channel, like the video, and comment if you want me to talk about any other players. We're going to get right into DJ Moore. All right, so he had a great start to the season. After the first 4 weeks of 2021, he averaged 22.4 PPR points per game. And then after that, his season was quite underwhelming. He only had 3 weeks as a wide receiver one, 18% of his games, and those all came in weeks 2, 3, and 4. He only had 4 weeks at wide receiver 2, so 24% of his season, and then 10 weeks as a wide receiver 3. He finished as the wide receiver 18 in points per reception, and the wide receiver 26 in points per game at 14 points per game. So he finished higher because he didn't miss any games. But 14 points per game in PPR just is not going to help you win weeks at his expectation. Now, he was 7th in targets at 9.6 per game, and that's a career high. His previous high was 9 per game. He was 3rd in air yards. And then he was 3rd in weighted opportunity rating, which is illustrating the team share of targets and the team share of air yards. So he got a lot of opportunity, which is great. He just didn't do much with it. And as you see, he ranked 10th in expected points per game, but then ranked 240th in fantasy points over expectation. So again, he had a ton of opportunities to score fantasy points. He just was not efficient with it at all with that opportunity. Now, if we're looking at his Dynasty outlook, his ADP going into the season, according to DLF, was a wide receiver 13. That was back in September. Then he peaked in midseason at wide receiver 8 in November, and then now he's currently the wide receiver 14. So he honestly hasn't changed that much from the beginning of 2021 to now the start of the 2022 offseason. In startups, his current Dynasty ADP is 29th overall, which is about a mid-third round, and it's probably going to take you a first-round pick and then some, or another top-performing fantasy football player to swap if you want to acquire DJ Moore. His value hasn't taken much of a hit, even after a disappointing year. Why is that? Well, it's because he's still really young. You may not realize it, but he's only 24 years old. He turns 25 in April, going into his 5th season. He is one of 3 players to have 1,100 or more receiving yards in each of the last 3 seasons. The other 2, Stephon Diggs and Travis Kelce. So that's some great company. And if you look at his quarterbacks since his rookie season in 2018, Cam Newton a couple times, Taylor Heineke, Kyle Allen, Will Grier, Teddy Bridgewater, PJ Walker, and Sam Darnold. So again, he has not had a lot of quality quarterback play to help him out. So he's now going into the 5th and final year of his rookie deal since the Panthers extended his option since he was a first-round rookie. And I expect the Panthers to offer him a new contract this offseason, so he does not go into his final year without being under contract the following season. So we'll see what happens this offseason, but I expect him to be a Panther. So he's still going to have a ton of value in Dynasty because he is young, he is talented, and he has played with below average QB play. He has the potential to be a top wide receiver. He just needs a better QB, and that's what we're hoping for. So we'll see what ends up happening. I think DJ Moore is still a very exciting young wide receiver in Dynasty, and you should be trying to acquire him and get him in a startup, especially if he kind of starts slipping, since there is that kind of negative connotation on him, even if his value hasn't quite dropped yet. So good luck. Like I said, go ahead and like this video, subscribe. We have a ton of great content coming out with Triple Play Fantasy. I don't want you to miss it. And please comment on this video if there's any specific players you would like me to cover. Like I said, we're going to be talking 2022 Dynasty players in under 5 minutes. Have a great day.